What is up, guys? We are live here at Pro Play Games, and finally, the Divine Multiverse Draft Box number 5. Look how beautiful this artwork is. Holy cow. This is probably one of the best designed draft boxes, both with the single cards and with the artwork. Really cool. You're going to get a high quality box as always. You're going to get your packs just like a normal booster box, 24 packs. You're going to get your promo leader, which is the same in every single box to facilitate the draft feel. And we're gonna see what we can pull out of a whole box, and then we'll do a case opening, and we'll see how lucky we can get. Alrighty, here it is, ready to open, and we have our leader card. Let's go over this one first. We got Zeno, the all-powerful. Let's open those up. I believe it's 4 copies of the leader that you're gonna be able to get in here. Let's see if we can get some focus on this. Very nice card. I really like the design. The effect, if you notice, is the same, I believe, as the last draft box card, which was Vegeta. And the reason is because this is just specifically designed to make a fair, even playing field for draft, and to make your leader multicolor on all sides, so that you can use all the cards that say if your leader's red, if your leader's blue. It's very cool. Not sure if it's ever going to be competitive, but I guess we'll see as they start introducing more multicolor leaders and things like that. All right, so we got our 24 packs, so it's just like a booster box. We're gonna put these all the way over here, and we're gonna start with pack number 1. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's move this up. All right, Rosie, Bergamo, Nigirishi, Ganos, Potamo, Zarbuto, Piccolo, Calcero, Plum, Sorel. Ooh, one of the gods here of Universe 3. And Anato, Gentle Supremacy. We got one of the gods here. So what I really like about this set is that it does concentrate a lot on the, as you can see, the gods of destructions and their angels. It's really cool. The whole set is really based around, tournament of power, as well as set 9. Ice, Lance, Kale. Ooh, one of the maidens. Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Frieza, Tupper, Oregano, Sorel, and here we got 2 rares here. We got Android 17, Rebel Reinforcements, and we have Belmont and who's this? Margarita. So we got the Jiren's Universe, God of Destruction, and Angel here. This is one of the brand new rarities, as you can tell, with the silver lining foil. It's kind of like a super rare, but instead of it being gold, it's silver. So these are the Destruction Angel rares. So these are going to be much harder for us to get, and we're going to see exactly how many we get per box, because that's the big question on everyone's mind. How many of these can I pull if I purchase a draft box? Who knows? Hopefully by the end of today, we'll be able to give that information to you. Hop, we got the Maiden extra card here. Kale, another Maiden here. Vikal, so we got a bunch of new vanillas or skillless cards. Triangle Danger Beam, so for all the dogs there. Daemon, Meditation, one of the most popular cards from this set. One of the coolest scenes, I think. Jiren just meditating there, ready for battle. And oh, we got our first super rare, Pretty Black Hole. Very nice, very cool. This is the Maiden Negate. Pretty good, because it actually gives you some type of it gives you some removal in the form of a negate. Like, it sacrifices one of your own cards to pop some of your opponent's cards, which I think is a pretty cool concept. Ro, we got Paparoni. Such a funny name. We got Tien, Jirison, that's funny. Anilaza. Ooh, Anilaza's back. I think that whole universe is black now. Sorel, Napapa, and Master Roshi, Maximum Muscle. Holy cow, this guy is a beast. 2500 attack, critical dual attack barrier. One of the more popular rares from this set. Frost, Krillin, Khalifa, Rosie, Kuru, Magetta, Midusarm, Rubalt, Meditation, Kali, Tupper, and oh, we got another super rare. We got the cover card actually. Son Goku, Strength of Legends. I think this card is incredible. This is going to be used in 4 color decks, as you need 4 colors to really optimize the ability of this. You also have to use not even multicolor, you have to use monocolored to really get full maximum value. So there's going to be a lot of interesting decks utilizing this guy. We actually have a pretty interesting deck that we're probably going to throw on either the Patreon or the YouTube, so make sure you guys follow us on there to stay updated, because we have a lot of cool Draft Box 5 decks in the make. We have Piccolo, Rosie, Basil, Vegeta, Meditation, Hisope, Vikal, Geolcol. We got our first foil common / uncommon, Rosie. Nice, so pretty consistent with the last patterns of all foil commons and uncommons. And our rare is, who is this? Elite? Dignified Supremacy. This card's really good. I think it taps an energy or something of the like when it attacks. There's a lot of tap energy cards in here, which is pretty scary because it can be very powerful. We don't know yet. We'll see in the online tournaments coming up, see what some of the top players are playing. Vegeta, Zerloin, Majin Buu, Batamo, Zarbuto. I really like this card. This is a new Self-Awakener. It's kind of like a Saiyan Kaba, but for the green color. Lavender, Oregano. And oh, we got the matching Strength of Legends card. As you can see here, I think it's supposed to be like this or like this. But yeah, the point is they're both doing like the same blast, kind of like opposite of each other. And it's funny because they actually work very well together. So if you're playing that multicolor monocolor deck, the 4-color monocolor deck, I guess the best way to call it, then you're gonna need at least a few copies of each one of these, because these are very powerful together, but they're also very powerful by themselves. Like, you don't need one to play the other, but they do work very well hand in hand, much like in the show. We got Kale, Saonel, Batamo, Kakunsa. We got Irie, Rubalt, Narirama. Look, Black finally gets their 30k. I know Peter's really excited about this one. The Lavender, our foil, common or uncommon, is Vion, the Righteous. And a rare, we got Energetic Frenzy Kefla. This is one of my favorite cards from the set. Really like the ability of being able to draw 2 and end tap 2 every turn. This card is definitely a house. Trying to find the perfect home for her, because she is a very powerful card and she can be casted for less than the actual energy cost. So being able to cheat out your cards is always powerful, always a powerful mechanic, and then being able to get extra energy and things like that just make it even better. So we got Pell here, Chapali, Universe 3 Assemble. Now all the universes have this, where they have their entire team here and then their captain, and they all have very thematic abilities. So very cool for them to include that in this set, since they're pretty much all in the same place. And oh, we got another super rare. We got Dispo, Sonic Supervision. Very cool. Okay, this guy is pretty powerful for 2-drop 15, and he has some evasiveness, and he actually has the ability to stifle big drops before they're supposed to come out. So like if you play like a 9-drop Goku on turn like 2 or 3, you have the ability to now counter that with cards like Dispo. We got Kefla here making another appearance. Kefla as a 1-drop. That's actually, it's funny. Topo, Khalifa, Anilaza, Kalsaro, Universe 10 Assemble, the Precho. It's funny, he's like the Precho. Big Armor, and oh, our rare is Zoom, Lucky Air Raid. That's funny, it's kind of like Zoom. So very interesting card. I think that whole mechanic is based on rearranging the top card of your opponent's deck and getting abilities based on what the top card is. So that's a very interesting mechanic that we'll see how plays out in the long run. We'll see if Bandai continues to support something like that. Oh man, our good old friend Master Roshi over here, he's still got it. Kali, big armor, burly brawler, and our foil common or uncommon is Paparoni. Very good in that type of deck. And our rare is Phantom Fist. So multicolor red blue continues to get support with Phantom Fist. We'll see how relevant it is. We'll see if Invoker decides to play it. But very cool card. Ice Lance is next. Feral Strike Shosa, Piccolo, Basil, Murisarm, Catopesia. God, sound it out, guys. Zarbuto, Damon, Zoi, Ray, Narirama, another one, and nice. We got Basil, Feral, Rampage. So we got one of the wolves or dogs. I don't know what people call them, but this is part of that universe, and this is going to be a really powerful one. It's so powerful that you could actually only control one of these in the battle area. So you're definitely going to want to get your playsets of those, or maybe not a playset since you could only play one in the battlefield. I'd probably say like playing one or two, but you're definitely going to need it for that type of deck if you do want to go the, what is it, Universe 9 route. That's what it is. Beyond Zoray, Narirama, Mystical. Talismans, our foil, common or uncommon, is Frost, Chaotic Burst, and Universe 2 Assemble. So they are not all commons. The Assemble cards might come rare. I believe there might even be a super rare, but we'll see now. But this, obviously, one of the most powerful ones. I believe this card reads, draw a card and send any Universe 2 from your deck to the drop. So as you can see, that's already a really powerful ability. All right, we're halfway through the box. We'll see what other goodies this box has in store for us. We got another Son Goku here, Kaba, Majin Buu 35k 3-drop. Wow. Suroas, Kuru, Vion, Prune, Tupper. Our foil, common or uncommon, is Derakori, the Unstoppable Shadow, and Vegeta. Wow, this card is extremely powerful. This is similar to Turles from one of the promo packs from the past, where you can just play it for free, and it's just powerful. Being able to play cards for free, especially when you're taking the aggressive route. Energy manipulation is key in decks that revolve around resources like this game. So Dr. Rhoda here, Ribrianne, very cool, Boundless Heart, Kale, Zarbuto, Kuru, Kaba, Masaroshi, Hisop, Oregano, Calcerol, and Hit the Revoker. Okay, so we got our first hit here. I believe there's another hit in the set, the one that we really want to get our hands on, but this one will do for now. Next pack. Only one Destruction Angel rare so far, guys. Very important to note. Sleepy Boy Technique, one of my favorite cards out of this set. A lot of people's favorite card out of this set, as it's been best-selling any common or uncommon from the set. Saiyan, Shield, Son Gohan. I really like the design of this card. It actually makes any of your opponents double strike, triple strike, or quadruple strike deal 1 damage for the remainder of the turn. So that can get you out of a pinch real fast. And oh, speaking about Destruction Angel rares, we got our second one, and this is a pretty good one. We got Sidra and Mojito. Mojito. That's funny because I think all the angels are named after like a drink, like Whis is whiskey, etc., etc. So this one's really cool because this is the color combination for the red yellow. So if you're going these colors, you're going to definitely need this. New ability that's going to be coming out now, permanent on these lands. I don't know what people are going to call them. I think I've heard the word warp lands being tossed around, but now these, to come in untapped, you have to warp a color of each. So you would have to warp a red and warp a yellow to play this without energy exhaust into your energy. So you're going to see a lot of the gods, or half of the gods essentially have that ability. One for each color combination. So that's going to be really cool to include in the decks, because they also all have activate mains as well for 2 energy. So they're pretty effective cards to not only charge, but also play in your battlefield to give you powerful effects as the game goes on. That's always good, because some of those check lands that we had before, what people call them, the ones that have to check for another multicolor card, the issues with those is that playing them were not very good. None of them were really that powerful or impactful on the board. These are going to be very impactful. Universe 10 Assemble, and our rare is going to be Rabanra. Nice. So this is another of the maidens that we're going to need to play in that deck. Very interesting. These maidens have very powerful discard abilities. So you're going to be able to discard your opponent's hand faster than you were before. So that's going to be really scary, and we'll see how that develops over time. And oh, we got Jiren, an army of 1, a literal army of 1. This guy's special ability is if he's the only card in your hand before you draw at the beginning of your turn, you can special summon him. Honestly, you don't have to pay the cost. So it's a free play card, quadruple strike, dual attack, 35k. Your opponent does have to have 4 or more energy, but holy cow, is this guy a finisher. I'm going to be interested to see how many decks actually take advantage of that card, because that card is no joke. Krillin, Paparoni, Topo, Ganos, Kale, Prum, Kawe, and Heart Arrow of Love. We got Ribrianne here shooting her Arrow of Love. Very cool card. I like the extra cards being upgraded now a lot more than before into foil rarities like rares. Let's see what else we can get here. Gawasu, Lavender, and oh man, we got a big one. This is probably top on everybody's want list from Draft Box 5. One of the more pricey ones, SSB Kaioken Son Goku Concentrated Destruction. Now this card is a house. It has deflect, and it's very similar to the Vegeta from the last Draft Box, where it negs your opponent's whole board. Pretty good card. It also has a secondary ability that you can pay 2 red, place this card from your hand in your drop, and choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, minus 25k. And don't forget, this is a Son Goku with 1500 attack, so very easy to just splash this and Vegeta for some Gogeta shenanigans. Who doesn't love themselves some Gogeta shenanigans? I know I do. Next pack. We only got a few left, guys. We got 4 packs left. Well, 4 packs with this one in my hand, so technically 3 more after this. Let's see what we can get. Let's see. I mean, the pulls have already been fantastic. We got Ogma, Compassionate Supremacy as our rare. This is like a pseudo Monster Reborn in a way. It does bring back a battle card from your drop area onto the field, so very cool. And oh my god, another one. We got 3 Destruction Angel rares. That is insane. This one is Liquor and Korun. Universe 8 Destroyer and Angel. Very cool card. This one is pretty powerful. It does have the alliance mechanic, which we haven't seen in a minute. Bandai brings it back with one that draws you 2 cards and negs 2 of your opponent's battle cards minus 20k. Holy cow. I'm going to be excited to play this one for sure. Not only that, but it does have critical, so that attack usually is going to go through. You're going to draw 2, neg 2. What else can this card do? Who knows? We'll see how much playability that gets, but that's 3 Destruction Angel rares so far, and what more can we ask for? That was a great box. Let's see what we can get off of this one. Coquette, I like to call her Croqueta because it's funny. Murichim, we got Frieza, Master Roshi, Caulifla, Zorai, Vuon, and Jiren, another Jiren. Okay, so we got a black Jiren this time. We got a yellow Jiren last time in a super rare form. This is a black Jiren. So we got Jiren, Survival of the Fittest. This one's a rare. This is your answer to Gogeta. It's funny how I mentioned Gogeta. This is going to laugh in Gogeta's face because it's going to be like, nope, I actually won't put my cards back, and I'll actually just draw the 3 cards like my Gogeta's telling you to do. So the Jiren is going to be a huge counter either in the main boards or sideboards of decks that really just lose to Gogeta flat out. So this is going to be something that, be careful when you Gogeta. If your opponent has 2 energy up, this can be a counterplay that can ruin your entire game. So be very aware. What I like about this set is that it does have a lot of counters to a lot of top meta decks and strategies. So we got another Sleepy Boy technique here. We got the Final Mission. We got Rubalt, the Pre-Cho, and another super rare. We got the hit I was talking to you guys about. This is the hit that we wanted. Holy cow, this card is extremely powerful for just 3 energy, I believe, because if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 5 or less, it's returned to the owner's hand instead of being played. So this is a counter play, but then also during your opponent's turn, this card's energy is reduced by 2. So this card comes down for 3 energy instead of the normal 5. And on top of that, when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 5 or less and return it to the owner's hand. So this effectively will get rid of 2 threats for the cost of just 3 energy. So really, really powerful card. Also, it'll be a 15k on board. That's not super threatening or super relevant, but at least you do get a body on board to be able to block, attack, whatever you need to do. But bouncing back 2 cards for 1, super powerful, and it does add to the arsenal of counterplay cards that we've been seeing recently. Very, very powerful. Next, we're gonna have her Mila. We're gonna have Paparoni. Last pack, guys. Let's see what we can get. Zerloin, Ganos. It wasn't a god pack, unfortunately, but Final Mission, Daemon, Triangle, Danger Beam, and our final card. Let's see it. Oh, man, I thought we were going to end strong with a super rare, but this one's good nonetheless. Viara, Everlasting Assault. Now, this is based off the abilities of a lot of these Universe 3 cards, where if their cards are, you can choose one of your black battle cards with energy cost of 4, which usually adds up to whatever energy cost it is. So, like the 5 drops will say, hey, like you need to send a 5, or the 2 drop will be like you need to send a 2. But they all have to be black battle cards, and they have to match the energy cost. It cannot be more, it cannot be less, and you send them to the drop area, and then you can play this from your drop. So you can play all these from your drop. So they're all like dudes that like feed off of other black cards on the board that are just there. So they kind of just recur themselves, come out, and get extra attacks. So effectively all your cards become, instead of 1 attack, 2 attacks by 2 different battle cards, but nonetheless still extremely powerful. That's it, guys. That was the box opening. If you guys want to check out the other video where we go through a whole case and we kind of go through all the ratios, this is going to be a master case, guys. We're not talking about the puny 4-box cases. We're talking about 24 boxes. That is a master case. That's what we get from our distributor to be able to get these cards out to you guys. Make sure you check out the link in the description below, the affiliate player, TCG player link. You're going to get the cards for the cheapest prices, whether it's from PBG or anybody else in the community. That is the cheapest way to get your cards and the most reliable way to get your cards. Make sure you support all those stores. Make sure you support TCG Player through this time. Of course, everyone's going through some difficulties, and to get these cards to you as fast as possible, our guys are working around the clock safely and soundly here at the shop. So thank you guys again for everything. Till next time.